Hello, welcome to Vibe Cafe, a show where we give our hot takes on spontaneous and controversial topics, as well as give you positive vibes and maximum entertainment. My name is Tara, and I do not do this alone, do I now?
No, you don't. Lorraine is here as well as always. Today we're going to be having a very sensitive conversation that you'll definitely learn from, and I can't wait for that to happen.
Right.
We've got the show planned out. We've got games, movie review, and so much more. So don't go anywhere. We'll go on a quick break, and when we're back, we'll start the conversation with our guest.
Welcome back to Vibe Cafe. We're about to get into the topic of the day, introducing our guest right now, Aduralere Ladipo, a psychologist and an expert in mental health, which is the topic of today. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. Thank
So
you
good
for
to have
having
you
me.
here.
It's good to have
All right,
you.
let's just kick start into the conversation. Mental health. People often say mental health. Mental health is shaky. My mental health because of my mental health. Because what does that even mean?
All right. Okay, so we have mental distresses. So that's like you have challenges that you're unable to pull through with.
Right.
Same way you could have a headache as a physical health problem. So you know that, okay, there's something wrong. Oftentimes people would just go for, okay, Panadol, paracetamol, and the likes. However, that is a signal for the brain that something is wrong. Yes. So when you have a bad mental health, your daily activities is probably affected. Your conversation with people, you're not able to pull through with your tasks. So you have a peak period of stress. So stress is your brain's response to every activity that you do. And once you get to your peak period, you find yourself working effectively. Then you start to dwindle. So in the point of dwindling is your brain telling you and making you understand that you need to take a toll back, distress, get your mind back, and find out where you need to put in some balances.
Right.
When that is not done and you continue to work over time, you find out that you're not as productive as you ought to be. Then you find out that your conversations with people is not as timely or as effective or productive or good as you would have loved it to become, and your output on work, your even your attention to your personal well-being might also be affected.
And everybody goes through this.
And everybody goes
So-
through.
Okay, you've been mentioning what you're dealing with, how you deal with what you're dealing with. There is a segment of the show that we call the Fact File, yes. And on the Fact File today, we have that more than 1 out of 4 persons who suffer from mental illness also, happen to be under substance use, right? So I'm here thinking that is it because of the substance use, or is it because they're trying to avoid their problems that they use the substance and then it decreases their mental illness, or like what really happens? Is it because there is a problem, or you do something that causes a problem and then it results to you having mental illness? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I get it.
Okay.
So you're trying to look at the causal factors for mental illness.
Right.
Okay, so let me start with the drug.
Okay.
So drug use can be a predisposing factor. Like it can be something that leads to mental illness.
Right.
Or it can be something that contributes or triggers mental illness.
Okay.
So not everyone you find taking a substance would end up.
Yeah.
However, the likelihood of having a mental health challenge because of substance use is very high.
Okay.
So that is why professionals will tell you not to start using it at all, because recovery from drug abuse or drug disorders is a lifelong process. It's very difficult to come out of it because these substances or different type of substances are available within your reach at every point in time. And there's a way the brain has accommodated the substance that you can always find yourself wanting to use it because there's a call for it. When you use something, it can cause mental illness. However, this does not happen for everybody. But like you said, there's a larger percentage of people that over time would come down with a mental health
illness.
issue.
Okay.
Yes.
And then also, I mean, you've mentioned stressors, yes? A lot of things that cause someone to be stressed, and as a result, your mental state is in question. I want to know if there are like different approaches to dealing with different stressors, or there's like a generic one? Maybe you just give us the most common ones and then let us know how we can handle those situations.
So because of individual differences, there would definitely be different approaches. So my stressor or my stress level can be different from both of you. And the way I will handle some matters would be different from how you do handle matters. So this would also be put into consideration in the course of treatment, in the course of trying to help yourself get better.
Right. Okay.
Yes. But however, there are generic things you'll find out that you can do, like, okay, take a deep breath, take a break, don't do the activity that you're doing continuously. So say, for example, you have screen time. Yes. So because of your eyes and because of, headache and things like that. So same thing goes for activities. So you don't find yourself coming into something you're not prepared for. There's always the need to take time off from task. There's always the need to learn how you react in situations. So you don't do well among people. You don't want to find yourself staying too long among people that can trigger you, right? So you have to be very conscious, but this comes down to knowing yourself.
Okay.
So self-awareness helps you to know how you want to react to different things that life presents to you. So the very first thing is knowing yourself, knowing how your strengths, your weaknesses, your likes, your dislikes, but everything about yourself, so you get it.
Okay, so at what point, sorry, Larry, at what point do you need to go see a therapist or a psychologist? Because I know people with mental disorders, people with mental illness, depression, anxiety, have to seek professional help. At what point? You mentioned earlier that depression, 2 weeks when you're consistently doing something that's not in your favor, that makes you stressed and whatnot, you should seek medical help. At what point should that involve seeing a therapist or a psychologist?
Okay, so you can see a psychologist anytime. So it's not necessarily when you have a challenge or a mental health issue. So just like you go for your annual medical check.
Okay.
So it's just a chat, it's just a conversation, getting to know yourself better, building up on your challenges. People see coaches.
True.
Right. But people don't see psychologists. This is the person that helps you with your mind work, with your reactions to life, with your understanding of things that you're getting yourself into. So a psychologist is not going to advise you. They're not going to tell you the technical know-how of what you're doing. However, they're going to guide you. So we as individuals, we don't like asking ourselves questions. We run away from telling ourselves the truth. So a psychologist helps you or points you to helping yourself know the truth. So you don't want to stop that at any point in time. So people see psychologists when it's bad, when it's at the worst
and it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I actually have never thought about things this way, but it really does make sense. I also want to take you back to, social media. You've talked about different reasons and different causes of mental health, but do you think social media, news, and things like that also play a role? And if yes, how do that, like social media and the news, affect your mental health?
Yeah, everything plays a role for the mind. So it's information. The mind utilizes the information you provided. So if you are not helping your mind, or if you're not controlling how your mind should work or operate, it would use what it is in its reserve. So you've received influx of informations from the social media, and you're not detoxing or trying to see what matters to you most. You just find yourself reacting in a way that you would not find yourself react. It's because your brain has that information for use. So social media news can have an effect on a person's mental health. That's why if you recall during the COVID-19
lockdown,
the lockdown, a lot of people could not handle that because they were in a static position and they were also receiving a lot of information,
negative information.
Exactly. So the mind, the brain was processing that, but they were not taking time to detox. So you needed to take time to detox. You needed to give yourself time out of those informations. If you find out that you could not handle it, then you try to reassess yourself to know, okay, these informations I've received, I don't think they're useful for me. I don't think I need them. This brings us back to self-awareness. So you have a boundary of information, or you have a boundary. So I tell my clients about the circle of influence. So in your circle is everything you can control. Outside your circle is everything you cannot control. And everything you cannot control is everything external, everything other persons, everything not you. So my thoughts, my words, my actions, my feelings, my reactions, I can control. Everything that is not mine, so your thoughts, your words, your actions, your smile, I can control them, but I can choose to control how I react to them. So you tell me something not pleasant, I can choose to control my reaction. So someone telling me that, I'm an angry person. I'm an angry person. I just get angry. You are not an angry person. You can choose not to be an angry person. It takes consistent, deliberate actions not to be that person. So this comes down to self-awareness with the use of social media, news, and every other thing that you're exposing yourself to.
Right.
Okay, my goodness. I wish we could go on and on because like there's so much to ask concerning mental illness. But I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to wrap this up at this point because there's more to do. Lorraine and I have the movie review. We have games to play. Just so much more. So stick around. Vibe Cafe. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Vibe Cafe. This is the part of the show where we get to review a movie, and today we're talking about Small Chops, a Nigerian film that was directed by Robert O. Peters and produced by Chika Ike, who also played lead character in the film. The story basically follows the life of a business executive, Casper. That was the name of the character. And he kind of invited this exotic dancer to come over for the weekend so that, you know, they could have fun. And somehow things just got very, you know, crazy. So yeah, that is pretty much what the film is about. But how do you feel?
I knew that was Chika Ike's first film after a long time off screen. You know, she was in school, and then I felt like that was her test running her skills from what she's learned in school. I saw the cast, and it just gave me that feel of what Big Daddy, is it Big Daddy?
Chief Daddy?
Chief Daddy, my bad. Yes, Chief Daddy. And I'm like, nah, this movie is just going to be a second Chief Daddy, you know, part 3. And
why is that? Because of the cast?
Because of the cast. You know, when you cluster too many A-list cast in a movie, especially one that is obviously whack or obviously going to be whack, that did not have a storyline, because to me it did not. I'm like, what is this? And the name, Small Chops, like seriously.
I thought that was catchy actually, but having lots of stars isn't always bad.
It is supposed to be good, great, awesome, but I don't know what happens. We just don't get it right somehow. You know, because you want it to be star-studded, you have the money, and then you invite all these people to come act in your film, and then you just give them roles that
it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. I think Nkemowo did a great job. I liked his performance. Saka, I'm forgetting his name now, did a great job. The comic relief was there. Tony Abrams, I felt like in this particular film, it was a bit forced. But I mean, some of the, you know, comic, the people who brought comic relief, they kind of did their thing. There were just few issues I had with the movie. So this particular film addresses social issues like rape, consent. So there was a scene, she talked about how, you know, she was raped when she was younger by, you know, someone very close to her. And also there was the issue of consent, which was kind of like the opening scene when she was dancing and then someone touched her and then she got very aggressive with the guy because you're not supposed to touch me without my consent. So I like that they addressed issues like that. But the makeup, I thought, was very bad. You know, the sound was bad.
It was
you
like
know,
they used the phone
to record it. And I mean, you can do
Yeah.
better. And the reason I'm so upset because of the sound and all these other things is because Nollywood movies have really gone past this level.
Yes, true.
I mean, like back in the day, I could understand, but now there are Nollywood films that with very small budget, they're doing so many amazing things
true.
in terms of the cinematography, the styling, location, and all of that. So,
Yeah.
you know, in this present age and time,
be
seeing a
having
film
that, yes.
that has made its way to Netflix, you know, of this quality was just really disappointing for me. And I also felt like there were plot holes. So the story was that she was supposed to go spend the weekend with this man, you know, dancing for him.
Yeah.
But the weekend felt like 1 month. It felt like 1 week. You know, weekend is Friday, Saturday,
and
Sunday,
Sunday.
but I'm sure they spent up to 1 week. So what happened? What happened? No, it's not. You spend. There are 9 scenes. The next day, something happens, and then haba.
It was. I mean, like I said, I already had that mindset that it wasn't going to be like all that great a movie, and so I didn't really watch it. I just skipped some part. I'm like, okay, maybe
And then
I'll
if
get
you're
to
going
the
to
middle
dance,
and,
you know, in a movie, learn the dance. It was just one.
You should employ Larry to teach you. She knows how to do all things dance.
No, I can't actually.
But yeah, I mean, go check out the movie. If you might like it, especially for the comic part. Saka would make you laugh, definitely. And maybe the fact that they did not really put it all together would make you laugh as well. So just go see the movie for yourself
Nigeria
and rate
supporting
it
Nigeria.
how you want to. Support Nigeria, please. And yeah, just stick around. We'll be back for the game part of the show. This is Vibe Cafe. Welcome back to Vibe Cafe. This is the part of the show where we get to play a game. Larry, are you ready for today's game?
Yes,
Okay. No, guess the lyrics is the title of the game. And we're going to each take turns to read out lines from a popular song, and then one of us or either of us would complete the lyrics. I mean, you know how this goes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's go first.
Okay. Ooh, wow. You have my heart, and you'll never be we'll never be worlds apart.
Seriously? That's hard. Harder than jam or any wire.
No.
Oh my goodness. Wow, you have my heart. We'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star. Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Umbrella.
Okay. La, la, la. What? What? Eh?
What? If you're scared, it means. Wait, what?
Okay. Yeah, we got it. This is that's go bala kalagbo yen o kalagbo yen lowo dila. You don't work, you don't try. Super easy.
You supposed to try. You look at me.
Is it try or jaye?
Buga.
Yes, it's Buga Kizania, but is it try or jaye? You said try. You don't work, you don't try. You supposed to.
Is it jaye?
Yes, it's jaye. So you failed that one. 1 for me, 0 for Larry.
All right, your turn. So lyrics goes temporarily. My temperature is killing me.
What? There's no second line. That's it.
The second line is what you're supposed to give to me.
Temporarily, my temperature is killing me. Hey! What? How?
It's actually like a popular song.
I'm thinking Carrie. Or no, not her. What? That temperature is killing me is ascending. I don't know. Is it Rihanna still? I think it's another
Nigerian.
Rihanna song. Nigerian song, eh? Ah, temperature is killing me.
Okay.
Timaya.
All right. No, Ladipo, Simi, no, you.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What line?
It's supposed to be the verse, I think. So it goes, temporarily my temperature is killing me, that you got me so hot. Stop, girl, there's no remedy.
I wouldn't have guessed this still, but you should have
It's
read
the
all of those to
best.
me.
It's
Duh.
the best.
Wow. Okay. What's a nation with no army? I got to get the dollar. Ko kunle.
What's a nation with no army?
Got to get the dollar. Ko kunle.
Kukunle. Ha.
Yeah. I know,
Oga.
right? Oh, God.
I have no idea.
It's a Nigerian song. But a Nigerian artist,
Obviously,
obviously.
Kukunle.
Yeah, okay.
Nah.
No? No idea? 49.99. Tiwa Savage.
Oh.
Yeah. This is hard. Okay.
All
But still, I
right.
got 1 point.
Next one. I feel like this,
It's
it's coming to an end.
Oh.
And it's better for me to let it go now.
Who did this to us, Larry? I feel like this is coming to an end. It's better for me to let it go now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is coming to an end. It's better for me to... Nobody sounds like that. Justin Bieber. I don't even know. I feel like this is... It rings a bell.
Not Nigerian.
Yes, it's not. I know it's not a Nigerian song. Definitely, we
What
write
you
street
mean?
songs. We do not write songs that touch the heart like this.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Well, not all of us, but anyways, this is coming to Tony Braxton.
No.
Ugh, okay, help me out. I'm done. I can't even.
Usher, burn, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn.
Would you have guessed that?
Woo!
Would you have?
Whoa!
Would you have
Let's
guessed
talk
that?
about the vocal ability.
Yeah, no, you sing quite good, but
Not
there's
right
no
now.
way you'd have known that was Usher Bun.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was quite hard.
You say pillow no be fine. She do me 1 by 2, eh? Oyemu aki alcohol. Na him I shaki all. What? Even me self. I don't envy you, but that's what I have on the card.
Oh my
You say pillow no be
Who
fine.
wrote
She
this?
do me 1 before 2, eh? Oyemu aki alcohol. Na him I shaki all.
Alcohol. No. I working money where this year. Is that the song? Aki alcohol. I working money where this sweet something.
Yeah, go. Who is giving you that?
Flavor.
I mean, ordinarily you're supposed to continue the lyrics, but no, it's not Flavor. Do you want to give up already?
I hear it, but
Yeah.
it's just like, what's the rest of it?
Yeah. You don't know the rest of it. Probably if you knew who sang it, it'd be easy for you.
Is it Flavor?
No, it's not Flavor.
The one I'm singing is Flavor.
No, it's not Flavor.
I don't know.
Techno, Yawa.
What?
Yeah, what? I don't know, but that's
What's
what we
this?
have.
What?
What's the Yawa song again? I don't
Even
even remember.
if I go there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was part of it.
Yeah. Game over.
Wow.
1 point
That was
for
hard.
me. And sorry, Larry.
I don't feel
I'm
bad.
taking this home with so much pride because
I don't
never
feel
has
bad.
this ever happened where either
I
you
don't
know,
feel bad at all.
You do
This-
not.
this-
Why not?
Who
supposed to
writes
know
like
songs.
that?
But it's the lyrics, though. Lyrics of songs that we're supposed to know. You're supposed to know because you sing. But
Okay.
anyways, this was fun. I like that I scored and Larry had 0 point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Vibe Cafe. Until next week, make sure you keep it a date with us. Follow us everywhere on social media. We are at
Vibe Cafe Show. Follow me at Larry, Nick, and Tara.
_TTARRA. Have a nice time.
Bye.